So you see my Boruto theory and how Boruto can be a villain. That was more meant to be an outlandish take just because I knew it would be a lot of fun. It would get a lot of reactions. But I want to actually make a serious note about how Kawaki can become a villain. This could come from either a couple things. One from Amato and another from Code. And either one could go this way, but I think a key asset that we haven't been thinking of is the class president. She's been around Amato and Kawaki quite a bit. Like, actually quite a bit. More than I was expecting her to even be involved in the series. Honestly, I thought she was only going to be an anime canon character that would come every once in a while, but she's actually been very present, and actually very present around Kawaki. I can see Kawaki getting an attachment to her just because of her personality, how caring she is, and they've already seen a heart-to-heart. Even if he knows that she likes Boruto, doesn't mean the fact that he can't get an attachment to her. Hell, Naruto had a crush on Sakura for the longest damn time, while Hinata just had to sit back and was in love with Naruto. This could be the same case, where Kawaki is in love with class president, but the class president is in love with Boruto. Boruto doesn't give a shit about her, just respects her, and is more in love with Sarada, and as Sarada has actually shown feelings towards Boruto. That has been in the series. We've seen this. So these are these aspects. And in the aspect of Kawaki getting that attachment and those feelings, something bad could happen to her. I honestly see her almost like a sacrificial lamb. She could be killed by either Code or by Amato. And I have my theory that Amato's in Otsutsuki. If you want to go see that, it's pinned in my actual feed, so you guys can see that theory. But if Amato kills her and sets off Kawaki, like, what are they going to do? That guy, he could go absolutely rampant and still have his attachment to Naruto, but become an absolute evil individual because he's experiencing a whole new emotion, a whole new type of pain. And either Code could do it or Amato. And seeing Amato do it, somebody that he thinks he can trust, would be even more painful. If Code does it, then we see Kawaki and Code go at it. And honestly, Code could possibly just abduct Kawaki and then brainwash him after, if he is able to disable him. But in that case, Code would have to get rid of his limiters. But these are the only two things that I think could actually turn Kawaki into a villain. And that is an aspect that I've always thought of, is like, how could he and what could change him, and why is she so involved around these two? It just didn't make any sense to me to bring her character in when I honestly thought that she was just kind of a nuisance, or just a character that just shouldn't be even involved in the main story. But she has been involved in the main story in the manga. I think there's a lot of potential here, and there could be other routes, like him going with Code, or Ada possibly able to brainwash him, and Damon, or whatever's going on with that. But I honestly want this to be a route because I can see a lot more emotions being portrayed. But that's what I think.